Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I'm doing challenge number 2 in the Scrap-A-Sketch International Scrapbook Day event. It's a sketch, this one right here, that has it looks like a 5x7 split, pattern paper and solid, and then the horizontal photo and a vertical frame in the back. And the challenge is to use blue and yellow somewhere on your layout. So I'm going to make a page. I've just pulled out my Vicki Boutin scrap bag, and I kind of pulled all the colors and thought I would start just building a page. Let's just kind of see how things go down. I'm not sure, it just hurts my soul to put tape here, but I want to use this blue side. I have more of this. Let's see. There we go. And I don't want as much of this as I have here. Let's see. I'm going to do this, I think. And then I'm going to use this little guy on the seam. And then I'm going to use basically every color there is in this bright and bold collection. And we will see. I even filtered the photo so that it would have a lot of yellows. There's a filter in the Prisma app called Popcorn, and it makes the background really dark, and it highlights a lot of yellows in there. There's a lot of yellows that come out. So I used that filter because I knew I'd be using yellow on the page. This is not quite straight like I want it to be. I'm going to pull it more. This is embarrassing. I didn't see that it was crooked. I didn't perceive that until I put the pink strip on, and then I could tell. So I think that'll get pushed down, and I can embellish to kind of disguise the rest of it. I'm going to put this down here. Let me pull that sketch back up again. It doesn't have a panel like this across there on the original, but to set up my photo and some of the other parts of my page, I'm going to go ahead, and I sure want that to stay down, and it's not. Even the glue isn't. It's really buckled. And I hate that. But I'm going to go forward with it anyway. Okay, this is the photo that I found, and it kind of seems like a Polaroid. And it's a picture of me and James's dad holding James when he was 2 days old. I didn't know this photo existed. I haven't seen it probably in the 51 years since it was taken. But anyway, this is the filtered photo, and I'm going to mount it on here. Kind of a page that gets all the colors in there. And then I'm going to mount that on here, except I'm going to distress it. It doesn't stand out very well. I'm going to distress it And I'm going to put some foam behind it and kind of build it up. And I'll let this get really messy because it's, to me, that kind of, I don't know, it somewhat identifies it as a vintage photo. I suppose I can use that term here. 51 years would be vintage, I think. Might be for movies or clothes or okay, and let's do this and this, and then I'm going to put it on this paper, which is not from the Bold and Bright collection. It's from color something. Let me put, okay, this, I'm going to use this, which I cut out for a Vicki Boutin class and somehow didn't make that page or didn't use it. So I'm going to put this here and get that right there. Maybe, let's see, I'm going to do this. It was bothering me. Just this kind of looks abrupt. I have no idea what I'm saying. It doesn't look right to me. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna mount this here, and then I'll put this here, and I think that kind of corrals in all the colors. That gives it the balance that I was looking for. I don't know that anybody else is gonna look at it that way, and I'm okay with that. I know I scrap weird. How's that? Okay, now I have this tag. I'm gonna tear part of it off, and I thought I could use the whole thing, but I can't. So I'm gonna put this right here, and then I'm gonna add this camera, and the reason this purple sheet is here is because this is my last Bramble Fox camera and it's purple. So I'm going to use it here, and I'm going to add I don't want to cover up the entirety of that pink and white stripe. I kind of like it, actually. So I'm going to put this right here, and then I'm going to put this one on the camera, and the camera will show through. I'm going to try to do this without getting glops of glue. Okay, there we go. That worked. And now I have two titles. I was gonna do adventures, and then I was gonna use tiny letters to say "are out there." Seems like a legitimate sentiment. Okay, and maybe here. I don't like it crisscrossing all those colors. I think I would like it better over a solid area, kind of like this. And then now, making that decision, I need to maybe place these flowers. And I'm thinking that's good. The contrast of the black over here on top of this blue or teal is really nice, and it balances all the stuff that's on the other side of the page, I think. So I'm going to put that right there, and then I'll put a little glue here. And by placing it in there kind of up, it's raised up. I created a pocket by putting that foam there. I created a pocket to put the original photo. And what I need to do is add a little tab on the original photo. I should have done that before I put it in there so that I can pull it out. And I've messed up my title placement, and now I'm going to have those damn shiny little dots everywhere that the glue touched the paper. Darn it, I hate that. I just hate it. I'm going to add a tab here. What kind of tab am I going to add? Let's find me a tab. I'm going to cut out this little flower and glue it on there. Okay, I'm going to put the tab, glue the tab kind of on this side like that. And I'm not going to glue it. I'm going to tape it because the glue doesn't dry fast enough, and it's a pain. I need to just, whether I want to or not, I need to buy some different glue. I hate this glue. I mean, hate it. And I probably shouldn't tell you what it is because I don't want to trash anybody's product. But it's awful. It's the worst glue I've ever used. And I'm not going to use it much longer. Let's see. There is good. I just need this to make sure that that's going to be supported. I don't know that was okay. So I'm gonna put it under here. Let me get it where. Okay, that seems to work. Okay, are we saying that I'm done? I don't know that I need anything else on it. I kind of want to glue down the end of this. Get that to stay, and then I kind of want to glue this other down too. So I definitely have my blue and yellow on the page, and I'm happy with everything else. I have my hearts. I just kind of like all this white space. There's something in me that's saying I need to go do something about that, but I'm not. So I thank you very much for watching and for being witness to my indecision. Bye.